Training is joining us this morning to share a little bit more about this topic. Thanks, Nikki, for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me. Good morning, Jenna.
Good morning.
We hear a lot about boundaries, and what it really boils down to is knowing what is ours to own. We don't have to take on the added stress, the emotions, or other people's drama. We get to choose, and that can be very empowering. Also empowering, learning to say no. We can often feel bad about that, but it's really what boundaries is about, owning our own stuff.
Absolutely. So often we see how other people's issues and drama can spill over onto others. And so this kind of simplifies things. Tell us about boundaries and really what they are.
Yeah, absolutely. Boundaries, you can think of it like a property line. So, if you think of your home, your apartment, your house, there's a property line. So it defines where your property ends, where someone else's begins. And this is this is yours, this is mine. So that's really what it's about. It helps people to realize I'm just responsible for what's on my yard, what's in my property, my side of the street. And we're only responsible for ourselves. We can't change others. So learning to let others own what is on their property, or what we call their side of the fence. So learning what is ours to control. We're responsible for our own feelings, our own attitude, our belief system, and our choices and our behaviors. I can only control mine, and you can only control yours. So when we take responsibility for that, it really adds to better relationships. And that's really the basics of boundaries. When people realize this, it's freeing, because you realize you're not responsible to own other people's issues and emotions. Doesn't mean we're not caring, but we don't have to take all that on.
Absolutely. It's such an important facet of communication all the way around. If somebody wants to explore more about that topic, what are some resources that are available?
Yes, the book, there's a classic book by Dr. Henry Cloud and Dr. Townsend. It's the Boundaries book, and that is available online in the bookstore. Really a foundational resource. I think every human can benefit from this, especially if you have trouble kind of taking on other people's stuff. This can be just a great way and a great resource to kind of learn about boundaries and to start to take back some of those areas where you may be lacking. Sometimes we're good with boundaries in some areas of our life, and sometimes we need help with others. So really great foundational book if you're looking to learn more.
Absolutely. I'll say that setting boundaries is definitely a resolution, I guess you could say, for me this year. It's kind of a goal to be more conscious of setting boundaries. So I think I need to check out that book. Thanks so much for joining us.
I think you'll like it.
I'm really excited.
When we learn about our boundaries too, I think it's great. We can set those boundaries before we get to like our boiling point, or before we get exhausted, or it's really about preventing. So I love it. Yeah, thanks, Jenna.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's such a good tip. Thank you so much, Nikki. We will see you next week, and we'll be right back after a quick break here.
I heard about